We left them in the field last night because we hovered right around 27 degrees for a low, so it wasn't so bad. We didn't have to bring them home to the heated shop. They should start up just fine. But I wish I would have done it yesterday while they were in the heated shop. I gotta get around and grease a bunch of the grease fittings. The 50 hours, the 200s probably should be done, but I don't know if I'll get to them today. But I gotta get a few of them done at least. So I know I've said this in an earlier video, but I got a lot of new viewers now, so I wanna say it again. When you're greasing these S-Series combines, you don't have to grease that rotor down there the hard way by clawing in the hatch. Stick your auger out a little bit, come in the side here, and now you can access it. Plus, if you can't, if it's not lined up, you just take your feet here and spin it a little bit, and then you can get at it easier. Gotta restock the office with water again today. Holding the camera and 5 gallons of water is a bit of a task going up a ladder. There we go. Okay, I got everything greased up. They've been running for a while. The engines are getting pretty warm. I'm just gonna start my separator and run it at idle just to get all them gearboxes and everything warmed up, get all the hydraulics going before we just put it under a big load. We're just getting ready to go. I'm backing away. I got everything running at an idle right now to get all gearboxes and belts warmed up, so that way it's not under a load and we snap a belt when it's cold, or take out a gearbox because it's cold under a load.
Back to rolling. The combines are down there. Got a mile-long field here. Waiting to get a load to take another one over to the elevator. Starting to melt off the snow, and it's becoming this icy, slushy mess. Sucks trying to get the loaded trucks out of this. Well, that's a load for me. Looks like JP's got to run down and get some more combines unloaded, keep them rolling. So as I said, that snow we had, it started melting and making a sloppy, icy mess that gets hard to move with the trucks. We can't really park in the field because it's still soft, and then we'll really get stuck. So parking on the trail. That went actually very easy.
So right here I got one of my bow hunting spots for deer. I got my trail camera there and my tree stand here. So here's the easy way to feed it. Turn on the combine for a couple seconds. Perfect. Now the deer got something to eat too. Well, I'm handing the reins off to Mom. I'm gonna jump in the crane cart here. I gotta go drive truck. I am in Cameron's truck. The blue one's usually his. While we're waiting for Mom to get here, so we're gonna do a little bit of a switcheroo here. I think I got all my stuff. We are able to find a little bit drier corn again. Some different fields that are a little drier, so we are able to haul this stuff to the elevator. That load, they're gonna be like, how the heck did you get back so fast? Because I drove it halfway there. Back to the field we go. We did not make it to the end of the field. We're in these tree rows. Mom finished that tree row heading that way, and then I came in here to do a new split on this tree row. I didn't quite make it all the way to the end, so instead of the grain cart coming all the way down to that end and in behind me, Mom just came down right beside me, and the grain cart followed, and now I'm dumping here. Stopped. Not gonna lie, when you have auto steer and something, then you have to go and steer. It is not fun. I don't know how people do it. How did we used to do this? I think we first got auto steer and something in 2016. That was the sprayer. Wow, times have changed. We're knocking this field out real quick, like up. When you have fields where you gotta turn around a lot, so odd shaped, or small little, we call them gardens, those just take so much time.
Sun's been out for a while, and we're getting wet. Our trail currently has this slushy, sandy mix on it. Trucks aren't doing too bad in it yet though. Problem is, when I'm trying to get turned around in this field here, it doesn't want to move very well in that. Just got to keep the throttle control under control. Don't let your wheels spin. It keeps some momentum. This field's about done, so we should be going on to a new place that's hopefully going to be a little bit drier and not quite as worked up and sloppy as here. Well, I've just been informed that our number 2 combine with the older head on it is broken, so we're taking the header off. This thing is stuck on here pretty tight. I got it to move a little because if I push it forward, it relocks. Well, it looks like it was a false alarm. When they looked at it, they had the header crooked, made it look like the feeder house chain skipped the sprocket was crooked. It looked straight to both me and Preston, so she's gonna go back to combine instead of taking the header off. And I'm getting a truckload.
Looks like some halfway decent corn in this field. I remember spreading fertilizer in this field this spring. It was raining and the corn was like 6 inches tall. And I was spreading as fast as the tractor would let me drive, which is 25. Okay, so whoever was starting the row here, this back and forth stuff, that doesn't work. All the cobs are on the ground. This is why we can't have nice things. So what I've been hearing from Brandon today, he's in #1 combine again. His auto steer is not working anymore at all. Tomorrow we're gonna have to swap to combine #3. You can run without auto steer, but no, you can't. Switch fields now. That field we got done and we opened up the next field. Now it's telling me I'm full. Am I gonna make it to the end? This window here is not covered, but that one is. I do not like this guy. Oh, now that window's covered and I still got about 120 feet to go. Let's start slowing down now. I can see it at the top, but it ain't running over yet. Waiting for JT. I'm full. I don't want to move, but JT's not going to stop, so... Whoa, slow down, slow down, slow down! Woo! That was a close one. Crank cart operators, what are you going to do? Can't live with them, but you really can't live without them either. Okay, I think we can speed up now. Copper's empty enough. Okay, George, speed her up. Let's go. Come on. Come on. Let's go.
Well, the corn got wet, and it's time to go back to the bag. And it's been 32, 33 degrees all day. We're gonna engage the diff locks and traction control to give me the best chance I can to make it to the bagger. I gave her a good shot, but I don't know if that was happening at all. Let's try backing it up once and see if I can go anywhere at all.
Well, we ran into wet drain again. The elevator won't take it, so we're back to the bagger. But our only issue is it's starting to get really wet. Cameron came here with the first load and got his truck stuck down there, so now we got the RX to pull it out. I just gave it a full send and we made it. This hilltop is gravelly, so it's not so muddy here, but over there it's muddy. Cameron, I just think you didn't give it enough smoke over there.
Well, I've come to the conclusion that I'm just really good at getting things stuck. Because I'm here, and there's a truck up at the bag that made it in. Still looks like it was a little bit of a ride and challenge to get it in here, though.
Well, I got my truck unloaded. Now we gotta see if we can get Cameron's truck unstuck. And Dad, he's just chilling over there in his truck. Not sure what he's doing. He gets to do whatever he wants, I guess. He's the boss. Oh yeah, he got us stuck deep. Okay, not so fast, not so fast, not so fast. Okay, I think we're good. Let's stop. It moved on its own there. Well, everything got too greasy. We really were struggling getting the trucks unloaded. But 2 new toys showed up today while we were out in the field. Hey, Brandon.
What?
You want to race?
Sure. And this is why we do not like to use chains to pull. Luckily, this didn't fly up and break anything or no one got hurt.